Hey y'all, it's Mary, and this is day 3 of mask week, so it's Wednesday. So, what am I going to do today? I'm going to do this mask. It's, let me show it to you and then I'll read it. It is by the brand Simple, and it says it's for sensitive skin. It is a de-stress sheet mask. Help reduce the appearance of stressed skin, kind to skin. No artificial color or perfume, no harsh chemicals that can upset your skin, no alcohol, no mineral oils, and non-animal derived. Made in Korea, and it's biodegradable. I received this mask from Terry, my dear friend Terry in England. Terry's Inspirational World is her channel, and she doesn't post very often, but what she does post is extremely inspirational. So I will put her in the description. Please go see her, and if you're having a bad day, or even if you just want to feel good, watch some of her videos. Some are really short, like, you know, a short, so they're less than a minute, and then some are a little bit longer, but they're just so inspiring. So you'll really like Terry's channel. And you can also find her on Instagram. She does post a little bit over there. But I'm going to put this on. It says 15 minutes. And let me start. I'm glad it's for sensitive skin. I feel, I don't know, I had a lot of makeup on today, so that I took off, so it doesn't really have a scent, which is, you know, what it says that it's going to. Excuse me. So let's see if I can get it on. So Terry sent me that all the way from England, y'all. Terry is in England. Now, Terry grew up in Canada and stayed in Chicago a lot. So she knows a lot about Chicago. She has family there. But she lives in England, and she has a teenage son, and he's doing really well. He's a really good young man. And his name is James, and she's just a wonderful inspiration to me. She's a dear friend. We talk quite a bit on Instagram. So let me get this on. And sometimes it's hard to put these things on, you know, a little bit. Just gotta take a moment. Whoops, I think I put it up a little too high. Get around my eyes properly. And I also want to tell you about Mask Week. So Mask Week is something, it's a collab that Cici's Trial Size Life and Laura the Bargain Hunter and I are doing together. And we are using some of our masks that y'all have sent us in friend mail. And we want to be able to enjoy them and show you. You know, I do, I think Laura was saying she only does masks on Mask Monday. So she had quite a bit from friend mail. And, you know, she wanted to use some of them. So, but I do masks during the week, and I do use some of the masks that y'all send to me. I mean, I shouldn't say I use some of them. I use all of them, but I do have some, you know, piled up. So I appreciate it. Thank you for sending them. But I do use them. I just don't always film them because I don't film me masking. I don't mask every day, but I probably mask at least 3 times a week, if not 4 times a week. It just depends on how I'm feeling. A lot of times when I get home from work, come in the door, I've got to feed the cats and scoop the litter, you know, that kind of stuff. Take out the trash, that kind of stuff. And then if I film, I don't film every night, but if I do film, I usually put on makeup, you know, more makeup. And then afterwards, you know, I have to clean it all off, of course. And then just to soothe my skin, I'll do sheet masks. So, and then also on the weekends sometimes, just, you know, sometimes if I'm outside and it's hot, it just feels good. You know, it's refreshing. And sometimes if my skin is just feeling dry in the wintertime and I just want more saturation, you know, it helps me throughout the year. So, but this is very nice. It fits very nicely. And I do have my roller. And I thought what I would do are some more of the Never Have I Evers. I just found some on Google, I guess it was. This is a little turned in and I can't quite get it, but okay. Anyway, let's see what I got. Never have I ever quit a job on the first day. No, I never have done that. I know some people have. I've worked places where people have. They just, it didn't turn out for them. They didn't care for it or whatever the case might be. And they're like, no, I can't do this. I'm out of here. But no, I've never have. I've always persevered if it was something that I thought wasn't working well for me, and I kept on. So that's just so funny. Never have I ever been in an air balloon. Y'all, I have never been in an air balloon, but that has been a dream of mine for a long time. Probably not so much now that I'm older, but when I first moved here to Alabama, I've always liked air balloons. Always, of course, because probably from Wizard of Oz. When I was a kid, Wizard of Oz was a movie when my mom was a kid, but they would play it on, I believe it was mostly like an Easter weekend or something. They would play it on there was a local channel in Chicago, WGN, and Family Classics. On Sunday evening, they would play good movies, good old movies, and they would play Wizard of Oz. I think it was around Easter time. And I just, it was a great movie. Scared the living daylights out of us, as well as we really enjoyed it. And I always wanted to go in an air balloon. They have some festivals in Wisconsin for that. They have festivals in New Mexico for that kind of thing. But I've never been able to go to those. Well, when I first moved here, I lived in a trailer. Now, when I say that, it looked like a ranch style house. And I went outside for something. It was a Saturday afternoon. It was a gorgeous day. And I look up and there's an air balloon above me, with people in it. I mean, a basket, whatever. And they were coming my way, and I was so excited. I started yelling and screaming at them, and they could hear me, and they were talking back and forth with me. And they were low, but it's like you look up and you think, oh, I could grab on and touch you. I could climb in. No, they weren't that low, but it did appear that way at first. But they talked to me as they were going past, and it was the coolest thing. And I just so enjoyed that. It was so much fun. And the balloon was gorgeous, of course, So anyway, I took a long time to answer that, but that was a fun one. Some of these are a little wacky. Never have I ever documented every single detail of a day on social media. No, I have not. I used to, when I first got on Facebook, I did probably put too much information, but probably not really, not like some. No, I'm not a selfie person. No, never took selfies. But I might not every day, might put a picture of one of the cats or the dog or something like that, but family pictures or, but I did talk a lot on Facebook, like say, the weather is this way or blah, 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 or, I'm having it's a great day or I'm having a bad day or something. I might've said stuff like that, but I don't really have time very much for Facebook anymore. So I really don't do that. Never have I ever fallen off the bed. And yes, I have. As kids, I shared a bedroom. Well, it's a long story, but I was in some bunk beds, but I mostly kicked my sister out of the bed. But I'm sure I fell out of the bed too a few times. But not as an adult. I don't think I ever have. If I did, it was no, I don't think I have. My dog was my protector. He was mine. And no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He was my dog. I was his. Basically, that's the real truth of it, is I was his. He picked me out. He came to me and picked me out. I'm not a dog person, but he wouldn't leave me. So he never got in my bed. A lot of people sleep with their dogs. I don't. My cats do sleep with me, but the dog never did. When I met Buddy, when I lived in that trailer, and I had a big, a good sized front porch with a swing on it, and he would lay out on that porch. And, after he was around for a month or so, and I was feeding him and stuff, I thought, well, I better take him in. And I took him and had him neutered and that kind of stuff, It might have been, I think he was around for a little bit more than a couple of months. So when he first came in the house, in that trailer, you'd walk in and there was carpet. And then, so the living room was the living room, and then one end was a bathroom and bedroom, and the other one was a bathroom and bedroom. And the master bedroom, the bedroom with, there was a bedroom that had carpeting all through the, there was just carpet all the way. But the other way to the master bedroom, you'd have to go through the kitchen part, and it was all open. And the kitchen had linoleum. Well, he came in the house, and it was like bedtime. I'm like, okay, come on, everybody. And he got to the linoleum, and he stopped. And he didn't step on the linoleum. Like, he wouldn't pass that linoleum. So he just stayed. I came and checked on him a little bit later, and he was laying at the door. He wouldn't come to the bedroom. Eventually, he did. But, and the first time he came to the bedroom, he came in the bedroom and the cats were jumping up on the bed, and he went to jump on the bed, and I didn't mean any harm, but I yelled, "Don't get on the bed," or something like that, because he was a big dog and I didn't think he should be on the bed. So that was it, one time, and he was done. He never tried to get on the bed again. So, and that was fine with me. I didn't need to sleep with a big dog. But I am taking too long on these questions, y'all. That'll take me too long to answer that one, so let's not. All right. Never have I ever jumped in a swimming pool fully dressed. No, I never have. I never have, and I only would if somebody was drowning. Otherwise, I wouldn't do that. I just think that's, ruining your clothes. Anyway, but this is getting long enough, y'all, so I only did a couple, but I took too long. So I'm going to say goodbye, and remember that there may be some giveaways in this little collab that I'm doing with Laura the Bargain Hunter and Cici's Trial Size Life. Good friends of mine, please go see them. They'll be in the description. Laura is an unboxer. Cici's an unboxer. We're all unboxers. And then we do other things as well. Hauls, mystery bundles, maybe some get ready with me kind of things. So go see them if you don't know them. I'm sure you know them because I've talked about them a long time but please go see them. Go watch their videos as well and look for something maybe. Okay? Thanks y'all for stopping by and count your blessings. Bye-bye.